Rushden and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubts about that.
Hello, how are you? And welcome to another episode of the Lower League Journey with me, John, aka Old Man Suda, back again with AFC Rushden and Diamonds. Season 4. It's going to be probably our most important season, I feel. Obviously, the last 3 seasons we've done really well. We had 2 promotions, then we finished mid-table in the Vanarmma League North last season, and I felt we did really well. But this season, I feel, is our make or break. This season is we either start moving up or we drop back down. I really do feel that. I feel this could be our really most important season. And because it's a new season, hopefully things will go really, really well for us. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I think it's just going to be a really, really important season. So to start with, because it is a brand new season, it means that there is some new transfers. And as you can see, we will have brought in a couple of players. First guy we brought in is probably the guy I'm really most pleased about bringing in, Ian Rees. Doesn't look anything special overall, but he's a very all-round decent midfielder, can play a number of decent roles in midfield really. And as you can see, I think he's a really good player. Might not have any really outstanding sort of stats, but I think overall, I think he's going to be a really good player for us and a really good catcher. So really, really pleased with this guy. We also got Ben Patty in, a new striker, and again, might not have an outstanding striker stat or anything like that, but I think overall he's going to be a good striker for us, someone who can maybe bang in a good number of goals, which is one thing we did lack a little bit of, I felt, last season. And yeah, I think he'll be really good for us. And he's only young, 23 years old, so there's still a chance that he could improve as well. We also got Shane McKay in, a young defender, maybe not overall the most greatest stats wise, but he's got the stats where it matters. I guess that's the most important thing. He's got the heading, the marking, and the tackling all look really, really good. His determination is pretty good. His positioning is pretty good as well. He's got good strength, got good jump. So overall, he's got the attributes where it matters, which is the most important thing, especially down in this league. And he can play in the defensive midfield role if we need him to, and he can also play right back if we needed him to. And at 18 years old, there's a good chance with playing him a number of games this season, he'll improve even more. So yeah, really, really happy with him as well. Last guy we got in was Frank Scroggins on loan from Bristol Rovers. And again, he might not have great stats everywhere, but he's got the stats where we sort of need them to be. I would maybe argue that his passing needs to be improved a little bit, but his first touch, his dribbling, his crossing are really good. He's got decent acceleration. His pace is pretty good. His stamina is pretty good. He's got good work rate. Overall, I think he isn't a bad player at all and should do a decent job, especially if he's like on as a cover for Ryan Young, isn't it? If I remember rightly, yeah, Ryan Young, the right midfielder for us. So overall, not too not unhappy with the signings we've done. We're looking at a few more players as well. If I go to the transfers, even Frankie Clark is one player I'm looking at. His stats look like they could be really good, especially for a defensive sort of midfielder. You can see there, it looks like he's got decent header in. He's got some decent tackling possibly. First touch might look good as well. So we're going to wait and see. We're scouting him, see if we can get him on trial. We're looking at Justin Johnson Cobb as well as a youngster for a bit of backup in the defensive midfield role, because I feel like we could do with a little bit of a midfielder who can help cover that defence for us. So he again looks like he could be a reasonably decent player, maybe not the best, but we'll see if we can get him on loan, and that might help us out a little bit. I was looking at this guy Nick Treadwell, who weren't good enough basically for us. But overall, I'm really happy with what we've done so far. I feel, as I said, because I feel it's going to be our most important season. This is a season where we really can make or break ourselves. I feel we do need to just try and make sure that we're solid, and we don't try and concede too many goals, and we try and win games and comfortably and that sort of stuff. So hopefully it will go really well. Finances are looking reasonably well. Obviously, you've still got these loan repayments and everything like that, which is hurting us a little bit. But I feel like we can start making some money, and hopefully, when I started this 3 seasons ago, we were on 60k. We're now 370k in the bank, so we're not doing bad at all. We do need to obviously still keep on earning more and more money if we can, and I really want to be hitting sort of the almost 500k mark if we can by the end of the season. But that's the plan. That is the plan. We'll see how it gets on. Hopefully it will work out that way. What else is there to talk about? Dynamics. Dressing room atmosphere is really poor at the moment. Things are not going well. I think we've had such a bad end of the season last season, and then we've not had a great pre-season, and I feel the dressing room atmosphere has just gone down, so it might mean that we're going to have a really tough start to the season. Jack O'Brien's been injured. He's out for 3 to 5 months as well, which has not helped us as well. But as you can see, the morale is just not as good as it's always been, and I think some of that is to do with the fact that we didn't have a great pre-season as well. But if you look at the games we've lost, Southend, team 2 leagues above us, Huddersfield in the Premiership, Stevenage 2-3 leagues above us as well, and Hull, who are a couple of leagues above us as well. So, you know, we've played a lot of stronger teams, just trying to bring some finances in more than anything. So as much as we lost these games, a lot of these were teams that you'd expect us to lose against. So I'm not too worried about that, but it might have been that really it's not helped us in the fact that our morale's gone down because of it. So hopefully, though, if we can get to a winning start, even though we've got a really tough start, we've got Darlington, Halifax, Chester and Macclesfield, all teams that if I go back to last season and show you, we'll go to the stage and show you last season, they were teams like Halifax finished 3rd, Darlington finished 6th, Macclesfield finished 9th. These are all going to be such tough teams. We've also got Chorley today, who finished 18th, and you'd hopefully think this is a team we can really beat. Chester just finished below us, actually, so they might be a team we can beat as well. But all these are teams you'd expect us to have. These are going to be tough games, you know, especially the Macclesfield, the Darlington, and the Halifax games are going to be really, really tough. So probably out of the first 5 games of the season, we've got 3 of the toughest games we're going to play most of the season. And then we've got Gainsborough as well, actually, who got relegated last season. So that's going to be another one, and Boston as well. So this is going to be a really tough start to the season. I'm expecting the first 10 games to be super, super tough, especially down to maybe when we get down to like the likes of Tamworth and Bromsgrove Sporting. They are going to, you know, it's going to be a tough old run. That's how I feel anyway, looking at it. I feel this league is a lot stronger than it was last season, and that's where I'm a little bit worried. But we'll see how we get on, and I have all the confidence in the world that we can do really, really well. And I think that's pretty much everything to talk about. I don't think there's anything else really to go through. I'm just trying to think. I finished my Continental C license, which was good for us. In fact, I'm going to see if I can start my Continental B license. I'd like to permission to go on there. We appreciate it's a very valuable thing you want to do. We feel that you bet yourself a bigger club. I'll say you have to see that it's something that will benefit the entire club and not just me. They're not going to prepare, but I'm not going to leave anywhere. I really can't stress enough how important I believe this to be. It's not going to work. I can't pretend I know, but I do understand. There we go. I'll just say that. That's a shame. I really hoped we could do the next one. I will try again maybe in a few weeks' time. Weeks in game, not weeks with us. Right, okay, let's get through to it and we'll get into the game, because otherwise I will sit here waffling on for a long time. And this is what we're going to do. We've not changed the formation, but we've changed a bit of how we're going to play. We're still pumping it into the box, but we're going to try and prevent the short goalkeeping a little bit. We're going to try and stick to our positions, and we're just going to try and pass it in. The idea is we pump it into the box, but we pass it into the space and let the players use their speed. Because if you look at, if I cancel that, if you look at like Sharif is such a quick player, 13 acceleration, pace 13 as well. He's such a quick player. You'd hope he can maybe run onto balls, and even the likes of Cedric was quite a quick player. I think it's 8 and pace 10. But and where's Knight? He was injured, so he's not playing today. But yeah, he's not a exactly slow player. So you'd hope that we can use a bit of our pace. We can maybe just try and get sort of goals that way, pump it over the box, over the head of the defence, and use our pace to get the goals. That's what I'm hoping anyway. but stick to position so that the defence and everything like that don't find themselves roaming and we don't have gaps. Basically, that's what I'm looking for. But we'll see how it gets on, and we'll get into the game straight away because we don't want to wait too long, do we? Right, we'll set up the opponent's instructions quickly. I'm still looking at ways to try and make this a bit better because this probably gets boring for you guys, as I do the same thing nearly every single game. I'm trying to look at some sort of graphic or something like that I can do, but it's all about finding time. And actually, that's the point. Obviously, there was meant to be an episode out Friday. With the bad weather that's been in the UK lately, with all the snow and that, I was feeling a bit crappy, and then I ended up having the flu. And I'm recording this on the Sunday, and I still feel a little bit ropey. So I do apologise that there was no episode on Friday. But yeah, hopefully things will be back to normal now. What we're going to say here, we're going to say go out there and pull off an upset. It's not gone brilliant, has it? So they're saying that we aren't going to, I mean, if you look, I didn't show you it, but if I went and showed you it, we are meant to be finishing bottom of the league again. Same as exactly the same as last season. We've got the lowest wage budget in the league. We haven't got the money as some of the other teams and that. I showed it all in the pre-season. There was teams that had like 10 times the wage budget we do in this league. So we are punching above our weight by a lot at the moment. So hopefully this will go fine, and we'll see how we get on against Chorley, because this is a team I really do feel that we can get off to a winning way, and that will obviously work out fantastic for us if we can. But we'll see how we get on. It was 24 minutes gone, but they have a corner now. Hunt though gets it back in as well as he tries to find Nilsson, who gets it, and we just about save it, but it's another corner to them, and Chorley come back in with another corner. Hunt puts it in. We do clear it again, but Hunt's going to collect the ball here. He puts it in, and that was a close one. Was it Crosley? I think got the last shot off, and it's all Chorley at the moment. 30 minutes gone, and it's not looking great for us at the moment. But Patty gets the ball brilliantly here. He knocks it back to Tempest. He gives it to Harmes. Harmes tries to find someone, but he can't, and they knock it back to the keeper. And maybe we can get something out of it, you'd hope, but it's looking quite tough at the moment as they come flying for Nilsson with the ball, and he puts it just wide. And I'm not happy with the amount of room he got there. We'll give him. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Cancel that. I didn't press the wrong button there. Encourage them. Let's encourage them. See if we can maybe get something out of the last few minutes. We've not had a single shot on target, which is not good for us at all. Not good at all. Half time and things. They've gone alright, but we really do need to try and get it a little bit more. We're not doing bad. If everyone continues, we can win this. We'll say that it's not gone great, has it? And things are still not going great. Who's not playing particularly well? Sheriff's not playing particularly well, as the rest of the team is not playing great either. This is not going as well as I had hoped. Sheriff now gives it to Rees. And is this just going to be the kickoff highlight, or is it going to actually be something? It's just going to be the kickoff highlight. Yeah, sorry, you might be able to hear it. My voice is a bit croaky. That this is the flu thing I've got at the moment. I don't know where it came from. I woke up and just felt rough as houses the other day. Nelson now with the ball, as two players try and cover him, and they finally get the goal. It's Hunt with a great shot, but that's a shame that we've let one go. I mean, they had the free kick, they pump it in. Nelson gets the ball. He has two players come out to him, but manages to get the cross in. Hunt's absolutely left alone and just has not open net, but he has all the time in the world to pick his spot. 63 minutes gone, 64 minutes gone, and really we do need to try and change something around. Sheriff is not playing well, so we'll bring Cedric on for him. I'll keep him as an advanced forward. What else can we do? Ryan Young's not playing great, so we'll try the new guy Scroggins there. And who else is not playing brilliant? No, we'll leave it at that for now. We'll see how we can get on. But it's not looking good for us at the moment. 71 minutes gone, and we are still 1-0 down. What can we say? Push forward. Cedric's picked up a knock. It looks like to be his knee ligaments, but we can't really put anyone else on, unfortunately. He's going to hopefully have to see out the last few minutes of the game. 85 minutes now. It's looking like we're going to lose it. We do get the ball here strong now to Reeves, to Tempest. Tempest puts it into Cedric. Cedric's one-on-one. Gets it, no, he hits the post. Really? Oh no, come on. He hits the post, 90 minutes gone, and that's probably our one opportunity to really get a chance to put this to the end, as they come back and score a goal in the last minute, and we've lost it 2-0. No way. We had the chance there, but they managed to get it, and this is frustrating. Maloney there gives it to this guy whose name I can't pronounce, and he gives it to Nelson, and Nelson just has to put it in the net, and that's 2-0 down with literally no time left. You'd have to say that is surely it. This has not gone well for us at all. This has not gone well. 95 minutes gone, and don't say we're going to score another goal towards the end, as Sheringham gets the ball now. Is he going to get across? And he does, but we do clear it, and that is it. We lose 2-0, and overall I just don't feel like we played very well at all. We didn't play well at all. What can I say? I'm not happy with your performance. It's gone okay, not great. I can't really say anything there. We'll hand it over to the assistant. He doesn't say anything, and that is a real shame. That is an absolute shame. I really thought we could have got something out of that game, but it's just not gone well at all. We just didn't seem to be the bet. We didn't play well at all there, did we? That's a shame. As we'll just wait for all this to come through. It should take a few minutes, or not a few minutes. It should take a few seconds. And I know what I'll do is I'll say, "Oh, I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll come back to you once this is done." And you know what happened as I hit the mic. Unfortunately, sorry about that. You know what happened is as soon as I say that, it will all of a sudden just pop up for us. But hopefully, it won't take more than a few seconds. There we go, and yeah, that's not a great start for us. Powerless to resist, Chorley domination. Frank Scroggins was injured. He's out. I didn't even see him get injured. He's leaving to physio then. Cedric's out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's not great. Reese made his debut, and that's not great. What does that do competition-wise? Oh God, straight down to 21st after that. That is not good, is it at all? Right. As I open itchy nose, I do apologise about that. Right, when are we going to come back? We are going to come back for the FC United game. We'll come back for the FC United game. Hopefully we can get a couple of wins and things can look a little bit better for us after that. But yeah, I feel this season's going to be a tough one for us. So I'll see you guys for the FC United game. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, remember to sub, follow me on Twitter if you as well. You'll find out about when I'm releasing videos. Now it should be the usual 6 o'clock. This series goes out on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. Obviously my Director of Football Spurs series goes out on a Tuesday and Thursday, and I try and upload it at the weekend if I get a chance to. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye for now.